Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Tara from Tara's Take. I hope you all have had a wonderful day so far. Let's see, what day of the week is this going up? Next Tuesday, so happy Tuesday. Today we're doing our something challenge. Something challenge this week is butterflies, you know, my fave. So I am going to be playing. I thought, what should I make? And then I realized, I've got all this stuff to decorate, and I thought, maybe I will just decorate some pieces of my pre-made ephemera and get them ready to go and use some butterflies, And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So it's just going to be a lazy, kickback, easy crafting video, and I am looking for my packet of butterflies that I had right here, of course. Where did they go, little darlings? So what are all you guys working on today? Anybody got anything interesting going? Okay, I cannot find them. I'm going to pause for just a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. They were right where I thought they were. They just were a little bit hidden in the grouping. So I was looking here really quick. I wanted to see if this card is big enough to hold these larger. I love those. I haven't used those in a long time, actually. These larger Tim Holtz people, because I just love them, and I haven't used the bigger ones in a minute. It's been actually a really long minute. I was thinking to maybe do one of the people with the butterfly wings, but I don't know. We'll see. I always think those look so cute. I think that butterfly's a bit big though. What do you think? Even for the full-sized ones. Here's a man. Nah. So let's see, today is Monday of last week, so I'm getting ready for our trip up to Payson to officiate our niece's wedding. That should be fun. And then we decided today to save money. We had booked 2 nights stay up there, and realized today as we were talking about it, you know what? We don't have to stay for 2 whole nights, because if we go up Friday night, we will have the rehearsal dinner, and then we're going to go up Friday and check in, and we'll have our rehearsal dinner, and then we get to go, oh, I like that there. We get to go to the room and stay, and then the next day is the wedding, and it's at 11:30 in the morning. And then right after is the reception there at the hotel. So we're kind of thinking that we will just make this I like that one on there. We will just make this a one-night thing, and just after the reception, we'll just head home, because we had been thinking to stay for 2 whole nights. And I told him, we could save money and just come home. It's not a big deal. It's just a small, it's just a 2-hour drive. It's not like it's a huge trip or something. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I called the hotel, and they told me that that would be fine. Let them know when we get there if we don't need both nights. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be our goal, or our plan, because yeah, we just really don't have the money right now for that. And at the time that I said yes and we planned it and everything, we did. And if I didn't have to be at the rehearsal dinner the night before, we probably would just go up the day of the wedding and do the wedding, and then just, come right back home. But I do need to be there for the rehearsal dinner. So, yep. Let's see. I kind of like this one here, even though it's a blue. I don't know, it's more, I've got it warmed up with the browns and stuff. So I'm kind of thinking that it wouldn't be bad. So I have to do double duty on all of my videos this week, because I get them done, because I've got to leave here. I got to pack on Thursday, And yeah, I've got a pack on Thursday, and then on Friday we're leaving in the morning and going up. And so that gives me 3 days to do all of next week's videos. So, because I will not, I haven't been recording on the weekends as much, you know, actually I haven't been recording on the weekends at all like I used to. So I'm just making sure on this one here, if, I'm thinking I want a little warmer color, but I don't see one in here. I think all of my butterflies are on some of my, let's see here. I have more. I know I have more printed out. Let me look. I'm sure of it. I just didn't cut them all out because they weren't colors that I was going to use. Looking through some fussy cuts here. I know I had more. Ah, here they are. Let's see if I have any that are... Ah, these might work more. Let's see. There we go. That's more in taking with. You know what I mean? I don't usually fussy cut a lot on camera, but I didn't realize that I had not cut any of these out, and they are definitely more of a match to my background. Let me grab a pair of good scissors here that are loose. So let's see, it's Tuesday. So how did your week begin? Did everybody have a good beginning of your week this week? It's, like I said, it's last week for me. So let's see. We've already done Mass Monday, and, well, today is Monday, so you guys are watching our Something with Victorian Ladies this week. So, from last week, I mean. And then Mass Monday was Edith Holden. I don't know, I thought, you know, I never do anything with Edith Holden, and I know it wasn't like that I did one thing over and over and over. I hope you guys liked it. I know it was a little bit different from what I usually do, but I'm taking this one out because it's kind of a neutral, and seeing if I can get this one to work as well. So all morning today, I have been downloading brushes on Photoshop. I have a huge bunch of them that I need to transfer over from download mode into the Photoshop. I found a whole bunch of them, so you guys will hopefully be seeing a new kit come out here pretty soon, and I'm hoping to have created it on Photoshop. You know, I started paying for it last month, and I want to use it. You know what I mean? Especially because right now I'm in a time when I really need to be watching the money, and Photoshop's not free. So just keep me in your prayers that I learn how to use it efficiently and effectively. I'm realizing now, you know, I got this computer, and I haven't, pardon me, I haven't mentioned it to Cordy, and probably won't. I love my computer. I'm going to take a sip of my tea, guys. I have a catch in my throat, and it's tickling me. But I realized I probably should have gotten an iPad. I think that would have been... I'm going to use these and see if these work a little better for me right now. I'm thinking that it would have been a little better for me with creating these digitals than the computer. I don't know. I'm kind of... I'm having a hard time a little bit with it. So just keep me in your prayers, please. Those of you who pray for me at something that I'll be able to learn it and be efficient with it on my laptop. I got that drawing pad, but it's very awkward. I didn't think it would be so awkward for me, And it's a decent one. I mean, it's not your most expensive one or anything, but yeah, it's maybe as I learn more how to use the Photoshop, it'll be easier, you know, for me to function with it. But my throat was just fine a second ago, and then all of a sudden I got like a tickle, and now I can't get it out of there. That one's pretty on there, isn't it? We're gonna definitely use this one, I think, for this piece. This is one of my Tim Holtz little triple. It's one of Tina's. It's the one that's got like the scattered sizes on the 3 trifold folder that opens out. So I could put like, oh, it's almost too big. Look at that. It's right on the edge of being too big. But it just fits, and I do like it there, so I'm going to use it. Where is my ink? Goodness, my desk is full of goodies. Full. Here we go. I actually put it away. What do you know, huh? I know the edges are dark, or I mean the butterfly's dark, but the edges are white, so that's why I'm coming in on it. So, anyway, yeah, Cordy's out working today. It was so funny. He told the story this morning. He called me and he goes, Nick is, okay. So Nick, as you guys know, I've told you if you've been listening to my videos for a minute now, you know that Nick is the guy who trained, the young man who trained Courtney at his new job. And Courtney inherited his truck because Nick was supposed to be going to, I'm going to put a little bit of gold on this. And where is my gold at? Nick was supposed to be going on to, oh, here it is, to the other team. He was going to work with the construction team who put everything together, you know. They're the guys who go out there and build these beautiful playgrounds that are in your neighborhoods if you live in a HOA. That's what they do. And so he had been planning, you know, oh, I want to go work on that team. Well, they promoted him to work on the construction team. And the thing is with the construction team is they go out of town. They work, you know, sometimes 14-hour days. I mean, these guys really work. They get a lot of overtime, but they also get 3 days off each week. They only work Monday through Thursday. Well, it was so funny because Nick, he gave his 2-week notice because once they hired Courtney and Courtney took his position, now Nick is kind of like, okay, they took my truck away. They gave it to Courtney. You know, so he gave his 2-week notice and he's quit. But this morning, Courtney got to work and he said Nick was acting kind of, you know, well, you do know you can do this with the truck and you can do that with the truck and blah, blah, blah. And he finally admitted to Courtney, yeah, man, they took my truck away and gave it to you. And I can't believe they did that. And he goes, dude, you quit. You said you didn't want to be on the maintenance anymore. You didn't want to do this anymore. He goes, I know. And he's a good-natured guy, and he was kind of joking around about it. And he's like, well, you do know you can do this and you can do that, right? I thought, like, you don't have to shut the truck off, the diesel truck off to load, you know, to put gas in it. Courtney goes, I understand. He goes, but I want to shut the truck off. And he was like, well, and you know, he goes, where are you going today? Are you going to the same place we are? And he was asking all these questions. And Courtney finally told him, he goes, man, you're nosy. He was laughing. He goes, I know. I mean, he's a really good guy, but he's all kind of, his feelings are kind of hurt because they took away his truck. And Courtney's like, did you think they were going to keep it for you, even though you went on the construction crew? And he goes, no, but it's just irritating because now I have to drive other people's trucks, and I like my truck. And, you know, and it's like, well, it's not your truck anymore. I'm sorry. He goes, our boss gave it to me. He said it's mine now. And he's like, yeah, I know, you know. But it was funny. Courtney's the type of guy, he was joking. I go, well, my honey can take, you know, people not maybe liking him or, you know, because he's like, man, I think some people are mad at me because they've heard I'm getting promoted. You know, I've gotten promoted and they're hearing, you know, that I have the truck and I've got my own. He gets to go out on his own. He doesn't have to team up with anybody for the most part. you know, he's on his own. And the other guy today, I guess Nick was driving the other guy's truck, and the guy himself was sitting in the passenger seat, and he looked really mad. And you know, it's just kind of funny because people don't want to do their job, you know, and the owner's like, I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And so I told Courtney, you know, you can handle it. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I don't care if they talk about me behind my back as long as they're nice to my face. Just as long as they're nice to my face, I'm good. That's how he feels. He's like, hey, I'm here to work. You're getting all, you know, butthurt about something your feelings hurt isn't gonna, you know, matter to me. I'm sorry, but I'm here to do a job, and that's the way it is. I'm here to take care of my family, and you know, I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm here to do the job, and the boss, you know, he's told me to do stuff. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it right. So yeah, that was his morning. It was just, oops, sorry guys, I bumped there, but it was just funny. Sorry you're having to watch me do the distress thing. I didn't realize I hadn't done any of it on this one. Okay, so now we're going to put this right at that point where it'll sit. It's got to be just perfect to sit on there correctly. But the colors match really good. So I'm just so proud of him. You know, he's doing such a good job, and I love that my husband's being treated with the respect that any hardworking man is due, you know, and not being disrespected anymore. Courtney will always do his best for this man, so there'll never be a reason for him to ever show Courtney disrespect, because he's one of those people, you know, he takes other people's businesses and their equipment and their business and the service he provides for them and that kind of stuff. He takes it more serious than even they do. And I'm not kidding. He always says the same thing. I'm working unto the Lord. I'm not working unto man. And I always want to give God my best. And, you know, when you've got that kind of attitude all the time, that's a pretty amazing way to work, you know. You can't help but be an awesome employee if you're going to have that kind of mindset. And that is literally just how he sees it. I mean, I've never heard him say anything else, you know. And I often pray the Lord will give me that mindset, you know, about things in life, because he's got these tools. I told the Lord earlier, he said something. I don't remember what I was talking about this morning to him, but he was telling me his perspective on it. And I was like, he's so right. And when he left, I was praying and I said, you know, Lord, I don't even have, in some aspects, I have tools in my wheelhouse that Courtney doesn't have. And he has tools I don't have. And I said, Lord, I need those tools, that perception of you and finances and, you know, just everything. There's just certain things he says that I go, yeah, that is so right. That's the right way to think. And, you know, we all have strengths. And him and I were talking about it because he called me and we were talking about stuff. And he was thanking me for all that I do. And I was telling him thank you for everything he does, you know. And then I was mentioning that. And he goes, yeah, you know, it's like the Lord brings people that are opposite together. And I said, yeah. And it's really funny because when he does that, it's not funny, haha, it's ironic that a lot of people separate because of their differences, when in reality, their differences are what could have made them stronger in their relationship with each other. Because if there hadn't been that set jaw of pride saying, you know, I don't agree with you and I don't understand why you don't see it my way, but instead they would have cooperated with each other and talked about it, you know, and kind of humbled themselves with each other, they might have, you know, been able to survive in their relationship. But, you know, they don't. And that's why we see a lot of marriages end, because they had irreconcilable differences. Those differences could have been the very things that would have made them stronger. Not in every situation now, don't get me wrong. But in some situations, it is literally like down to the fact that you wouldn't humble yourself, you know? And yeah, so that can be a bad thing. And I can say that because I kind of went through some of that with my late husband, you know, and that's one of the reasons that Courtney and I are the way we are with each other, is because I'm personally very determined to never like have the same disagreements that I had with Alex, because I know where I was wrong, where I went wrong, and I can see his side of it now better than I used to when I was younger. Yeah, so I don't know. After experiencing what I experienced with my first husband, I'm kind of like, I don't ever want to have that same, those same issues with my husband now, ever again, you know. I think I'm going to put this one here and this one there, like that. I do believe I'm going to. So yeah, it was a nice, it was a good conversation. But yeah, those are the things that we were talking about this morning, and about just being blessed, you know, to have one another and be in the relationship we're in. There's so many aspects of him and I that is obviously preordained by the Lord for us to be together. So many. I mean, it's just, if you know us at all, if you knew us in real life, you would see it too. It's just really super. I'm going to trim that little tip off, I know, and then I'll just darken it there. So it's hanging over and I don't want it to like pull up. I really like that, and I'm not even done. It's just that part. Let's see. I'm going to pull back a little. I'm awfully close. You guys should have told me. Just kidding. Sometimes I do that. I don't mean to. So now I'm going to go ahead and decorate the inside on this part. Now I'm thinking, that I might put, let's see, what does this say? Starting today, I need to forget what's gone, appreciate what still remains, and look forward to what's coming next. Oh, you know what? I've got all those, the scraps, the nature scraps that I did, that are they're in the shop if you guys like them. I'm looking here, as always, as usual. I mean, as earlier, I'm lost looking for my stuff. I've got so many of these bags full of stuff that, is this them? You know what? I think I put them in a drawer over here, maybe. Or maybe not. I could have sworn I did. Oh well. Where are they? Shucks. Everything else but what I'm looking for. Oh, I hate that. It is so annoying. They are not in there. I'm just looking over here to make sure I hadn't pulled them already or something. I didn't. Nope. Okay. They're not here. Pausing. I'll be back. You know what? I did put them right where I thought, and I didn't pull the drawer open enough to see them. Okay, so what I'm talking about is these little, they're like the scripture scraps, but they're nature. So let's see. I was thinking I could use one of these little people. Maybe. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. And put them, maybe seat them on the flower. I was just planting myself here for a while. Probably not him, but yeah, something like that. I just thought that might look kind of cute if I can find the right person. If I have the right person in here, let him sit there. She looks like she's leaning on the petal and hanging from, kind of hanging from it. Nah. Let me see. Oh, she's cute. There we go. That's more what I was thinking. Now this petal is like almost like a little seat right there, sitting on that petal. Or in the center of the flower. I just want the petal to show enough that you can see. Yep, I'm going to put her there, and then I'm going to use a little butterfly. Do I want the bigger one, or do I want one of these smaller ones? I have these little guys over here that are pretty cute. If I can find the right one for this scene. Let me see, let me see. This one's pretty, look at that. Yeah, that one's nice. Get those white edges, we don't want them. Okay. Okay. So I am sure that some of you are going to come up with some really cool ideas with the butterflies. I always get so excited. I always tell you this, but it's true. Every week with our something challenge, because like I always say, I'm not a super big challenge person. So for me, it's a challenge to do this. I do this video for you guys because I love you. It's true. And I just think it's so cool because whenever we do the new challenges, you guys always, all of you, come up with some fun, cool way to use what we're doing for our week, for our weekly challenge. You're so creative, all of you. Isn't it awesome to be in this community and just, I don't know, just learn from each other and be a part of what all we're doing, you know, having an open mind to just receive and learn from each other and be inspired by each other. I mean, it's fun. It's very fun. Now I'm going to put this, I think, we're kind of like right through here. I love these little scraps, and I always thank Miss Tanya from Tatty Treasures for giving me the idea of these, because when she got my botanical kit, she had suggested you should do, she saw my scripture scraps and she was like, you should do a botanical, you know, scraps one. And I said, oh my gosh, that is an awesome idea. So I got right to work on it and did it right away because I really liked that idea, and I love these. They're fun. Okay. In fact, I think this week also, just mentioning the collaboration that I'm a part of for May, for Memories in the Meadow, Memories of the Meadow, or in the Meadow. I'm going to be doing a collaboration, like I've mentioned, and I was thinking it would be fun. So this week I'm probably going to use one of the older kit. She gave us the go ahead to do some stuff with the older kit. We can't use our new kit until May, but we can do fun stuff with the kit that they created last year, her and Nanine. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna do some. I dropped it, completely dropped it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I think I'm gonna do something with it this week. So I haven't decided yet what I'll make, but it'll be cute. I hope you'll like it. I don't think it can help but be cute. It's a really pretty kit. So yeah. Very pretty. And so what they did this year was, and I think I mentioned if you go to both of their shops, I need to link Nanine's shop as well. But both their shops have them, and it's Memories in the Meadow, and it's a beautiful, huge, massive, just gorgeous kit. And so, yeah, if anybody's interested in it, it's available now to purchase and get ready for the May collaborations if you wanted to be a part of what we're going to be doing together. That was a lot to have a lot on there, so I think I'll just put one. Do I want the gold or do I want the... Maybe I will do... I probably should have done the gold on that one too. I didn't even think about it till I just looked in here. I'm going to use this instead. Just kind of goes better with the scenery than the black. And we'll just plop it down right where this one was. So, won't be like I pulled it up or anything. These are flatter too. This is small, a little bit smaller than the other one, so it won't take up quite so much. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Won't take up quite so much, or make it quite so bulky when I close it. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, if you guys are interested in doing the collab with everybody during the month of May, just go ahead and, oops, I cut that. That was weird. Just go ahead and pick it up in Tanya's shop or Nanine's shop. And I will try to remember to go in and find the link and put it in the video for you guys. Okay, come on now. Okay. That's straight. Yep. All right, and then last one on this one, I think I'll go ahead and use this guy since I cut him out, but he needs distressed big time. Now this one might look really cute with one of the kids, one of the littler ones, as the wings on one of the kids. I just think that's so cute. I know it's old school. I mean, I know everybody's done it, but I don't really care. I like it. So sometimes you copycat a little bit, and that's okay, right? Let's see here. I think I have one of the little boys standing straight. Yeah, there we go. He might look good with it. He's cute. Just darken that up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue him here. Hopefully that's the right spot. I think that's about right. There we go. Getting that seepage like glue. There we go. And then I was thinking I could do another one of those little words here. Let's see. I don't know if one of them will match him. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to use that one. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. So maybe he touched a butterfly and became a part of the butterflies. I don't know. I know. That's stretching it a bit, but that's okay. Let's see. I want the flower to still show. And I'm just, you know, doing this to have some decoration on this, so yeah, it'll be fine. Just kind of wanted each part to be a little bit different, each little section. Okay, and maybe, let's see if we can have, nope. He wouldn't be flying that stiff, would he? Oh well, he's going to go on there straight. I know, he looks very stiff-armed, doesn't he? For the possibility of turning into a butterfly. That's okay. I am going to say it's all right. Oops. That glue, it spreads when you get it underneath, or when you get it, you push on it. You need to pick it up. Now I'm just going to let it dry. I don't want it to wipe off the dark there. I was thinking, I don't know if I will or not, but I was looking here because I've got... My neighbors are making a lot of noise. Okay, Tippy, honey, it's okay. Shh, she sounds like so dangerous, huh? Just looking through here real quick to see. I'm going to put blessings on there. I just love words everywhere. I can't help it. Plus that'll be what shows at the bottom will be the word blessings, and I just thought that would look pretty down here in the corner. And then this one will be ready to go into a journal somewhere along the line, and they can, these are pockets, so they can keep stuff in their pockets, and they can also write on the, so there we have that one. We've got the front, and then you open it, and there's the little girl planting myself here for a while. And then we have the little butterfly boy. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Blessings. There we go. That's a fun piece. Okay, next. Now this one, actually, I'm going to do this journal card. It is stamped with rose on this corner. Can you guys see that? And then this side is butterflies. So I was thinking, oh, what was I thinking? Oh, I've got these butterflies. These are gorgeous. Yes. Little Miss Tina. And then we've got Love. That looks nice. Let's see. I'm going to... Where's my ink? Oh, you know what? I've got this really pretty ink that Valerie gave to me. These little inks. And the sponge, unfortunately, is falling apart. But the ink in it is still strong. And it's a very cool, deep, kind of indigo, almost, yeah, it's like an indigo, really deep blue. I love it. I just have to be careful because the sponge in it is kind of icky because it's older, but there's still plenty of ink in it. Okay, and maybe I'll just go ahead and do, this edge needs done. All right. Oh, good. It's showing up on here. I didn't want to bring brown onto the edges of this just because it's, I don't know. I didn't want to dingy it up, to be honest. This blue is so vibrant. This was, I think I did this as a, yeah, this was a jelly print that I did way back when I first got it. And I used those metallic paints that I have and some gold, and then I stamped on top of it is what I did with my archival ink to get the butterflies and the rose and everything. So yep, that is how I achieved this particular look. So what I was thinking was a couple of these butterflies, and then maybe one more of I have these. I'm not sure if I have anything. It's this kit. You guys know it. Is it a hortensia? Something like that. Anyway. Flowers are like friends. They bring color to your world. Yes. Yes, they do. Live life in full bloom. Excuse me, guys. That tickle's coming back into my throat. So we could do her. And then, nah, she's a little big for this. And I think there was a smaller one, and I think I used her for something else. Look in here. Oh, no, wait, maybe. Oh, it's a tag, though. It's a little tag with her on it. I don't want to use that. Nope. We are going to go with, where's my people? Here we go. We're going to go with one of these in here. Let's see. Let's look and see. Okay, she is gorgeous. I don't know if she matches, but she's beautiful, right? That little girl is gorgeous. Some of them just kind of lean. Oh, that one's pretty. Look at her. Oh, I like that one. I think that's the one I'm going to use. I'm going to try. Let's see. It's more of a drawing, as you can see. Can you guys see okay? I feel like my camera, like it's flat and flush, but then when I look at the video, I feel like I'm at an angle, and I'm not. Maybe I just work at an angle an awful lot or something. I don't know if I want to take off these. I'm torn about ripping this. I'm torn about tearing this. Because it's so close to the edge. I wonder if I could just kind of rough up this, like, two sides where it won't cut into her. I do kind of like that sometimes when I have it just trimmed, just torn on a couple of edges and leave it squared off. I kind of like that look sometimes. Let's see. And maybe if I just rough up the other part and then distress it. Let's see how that looks before I do too much damage to it. Okay. This might, if it turns out good, it might go into my new journal, which I think one of the videos this week is going to be doing some pages in that, decorating some pages in that together, because I haven't really shown you guys the journal. I did do part of the cover with you. I did the topper back, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. But I didn't really do anything, you know, major of it with you guys. Just kind of did it on the side. It actually came together pretty quick. I just haven't been... I've got a huge pile of stuff on the side of me over here where I'm working on it here and there, you know what I mean? I'm looking to see, I want this flower to be a little bit brown. It's kind of white. Okay. So we have a butterfly and a butterfly here. I was thinking, I like the way that gold is sitting on that corner. I'm going to try to duplicate that a little bit over here. And then that way when I cover it on that side, it won't matter so much, but I didn't do it quite as good over here, of course, because I was trying to. Oh, you know what? We're going to do a little bit of gold around these beautiful butterflies, because now these are out of one of Tina's kits. Little Miss Tina. Thank you, Tina. Love your kits. Always love them so much. I think I own probably half of what she has produced. I'm serious. I own at least 100 of them. At least. But it could be more. Probably is more. Okay. All right. Now those are highlighted and I love that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put her on here. And I'm going to leave the back so that they can write on that side, because this will definitely be a journal card. I'm kind of wondering if I want to do some sari silk on this, possibly. Or some ribbon, or, you know, some, what you call it, seam binding or something. I don't know. Kind of, let's see. Let me look at my seam binding over here. I have some. And I don't know if it matches or not. Yes, it does match. Of course it matches. I don't know how good I can get it to lay down on there for me. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try. I struggle so hard with I'm not laying these down yet because I want to put this on here first. I struggle so hard with trying to get seam binding, or I mean not seam binding, any kind of ribbon or anything to go, you know, where I want it to go. I'm kind of thinking that I might do a bow and put that on the top of this instead, because I want this to fit down inside of a pocket, and I don't really want it to be, what do you call it, bulky at the base of the journal card. Ugh. I'm trying not to waste any of this sari silk my lovely friend Valerie gave to me. She blessed me. Thank you, sweetheart. You girls spoil me rotten is what you do. Just so much love toward me. I just can't even put it into words. Y'all know. Don't get me started, right? Getting all mushy and sentimental, and because you know how I get. I mean every word, though. What a special bunch of women that I am associated with. Thank you for being my friends. Okay. Just about got it. Come on, baby. Got it. I think I did. Oh, and it's kind of cute. I was just thinking it'd be pretty, you know, to have some cloth on there. I love cloth fabric, you know, sari silk, ribbons, whatever I can use to give it that little sweet look. Okay, so now, and check this out, you guys. I have, and I think it matches. I don't want to get cocky, but I'm pretty sure it matches. I have bling. Yes, that will go. Will it go on these, do you think, or should I use the other? It's aqua like this. I mean, it's more that color, but this blue is matching it. So I'm thinking that since I have all these blues coming together, I can probably make this work too. This has like sticky on it. It's from, I think it's from the dollar store. I'm pretty sure this is the one I got, you know, the green and the blue and the pink and all that they have there. I'm getting a different pair of scissors though. That pair's not working. There we go. Just cutting these little strings down. And there we go. Now, let me see here. If this color doesn't work, I'll use the gold or something, but I think it kind of works just because it matches the flow of, I'm putting it. I'm not going to sit here and question myself, which is what I tend to do. Just going to go for it because I like it. They're all in the same family. If I can just get it on there. There we go. Pretty good. Let that dry. Now this one has a flower, so I'm not going to worry about it with that one. All right. So now I'm going to do, I think I'll do that one there. Okay. All right. I don't want him up too high. I'm going to put this sign down here in the corner. She just looks like she's in love. She's got that look on her face of somebody who's in love. So that's why I thought to put that on there. And now this I'm going to stick like up there in the corner, I believe. But I'll wait just in case. Let me get this little guy on here too, and then I'll know more what I want to do. Okay. All right. Oh, she's pretty. I like her. I kind of been holding on to that picture because I liked it and I didn't know where I wanted to put it, you know. I'm glad I waited, and now I'm looking to make sure I get the right side of my sari silk. I had this open and it kind of closed itself. Come on now. Oh, you know, guys, I think I told you guys I was watching Death in Paradise, which is a BritBox, you know, show. And it's a really good, clean mystery show. It's funny. It's very humorous. But it was so funny. The other day, I realized I somehow ended up watching the last season out of order. Can you believe that? So now I'm watching like the beginning of the last season of it that's on my Prime. And I thought that was funny. I thought you guys would find that funny. I was like, I can't believe I did that. Goofball. Somehow I didn't pay attention when I turned it on and it was on the last, you know, 2-3 episodes. I don't know how I managed it, but yeah. So now I'm watching my show out of order. Does that bow go? I kind of like it. I'm going to leave it. I think she's cute. And it just kind of goes with her, you know, the time period and stuff. No, I have no idea what the time period is. It just feels right on there for me. Okay, getting glue sticks and dropping them. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys like this week's challenge. And Cordy pulled it. He goes, do you want me to try it? Do you want me to pull a different one? I go, no, butterflies? No, we're good. Butterflies are good. I love butterflies. Okay, guys, so there's that piece. Now we're almost to an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and call it done for today. But we did get 2 pieces decorated nicely. So we have this one, and if you flip it over, it's the little butterflies on the back. And then we have, of course, the one we did first. Butterflies, and little butterfly boy. So I hope you guys feel inspired and that you give these that you give the challenge a try. And if you're not a part of the Facebook group and you have no idea what I'm talking about, come on over and join us at Creatives Inspired Corner and become a member of our group and just hang out and post your stuff and let us see your goods. You know, I encourage everybody to post whatever they're working on, whatever they do. If it's sewing, if it's crochet, if it's junk journals, paintings, poetry, you know, I encourage you guys to share with each other and with me what y'all work on. I mean, because we all have different crafts that we do. We all have different fun things that we like to do. And you never know what you're going to encourage someone else to give a try. You know what I mean? And plus, I just don't want to hinder us and lock us down to one single, you know, area of crafting. Like, I love my junk journals, but I don't want to lock us into that. I started that group because I really wanted to see what everyone was working on, and I encourage you to post. You guys have a wonderful day. Please like the video if you enjoyed yourself, and hit subscribe if you'd like to come back and check it out some more. Visit the devotion side of it if you feel like being refreshed. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you on Thursday. I love you. Bye.